805. Let's face it, when you find the concealer that really covers and brightens and just makes you feel better, like you're more awake, or the things that bug you you can no longer see, it's like you found the holy grail of makeup. You have found it right here with Disappearing Act. It's $26.50, 3 payments of Easy Pay, free shipping and handling, a 300805. How is yours different?
Well, concealer is super important to a makeup artist. It's really, you know, we wake up every day and we are faced with sometimes a new discovery, and sometimes we want to undiscover it. And so it's really about doing it in a smart way, and I like super pigmented concealers. You really want your concealer to cover the worst case scenario, so that way you can use less of it. And then you can be very precise with it and use the least amount of it to get the problem done, and it's going to last.
But a lot of times when you're looking for that kind of coverage, it comes in a harder kind of a cream formula. It's hard to find it in this kind of a consistency that still gives me such a beautiful slip.
And it has shea butter and olive oil, so it's very emollient on the eye. And you know, I have to make things that work for my friends who are pretty young anyway, but also my mom, you know, and my other friends that have more years and more texture maybe. And so these are all things that you want, one thing that's going to work for everybody as much as possible. Right.
So let's put this to the test here.
So this is medium cool.
Okay.
And this is a medium tone that has a lot of pink undertones kind of, which is really great to neutralize. And so I'm just like kind of dotting it like this, making sure I don't have any product on my finger from the last thing that we sold. But you just tap it. I like to tap around the eye because our eyes, even the smoothest skin around your eye, has a crepe paper, microscopic like crepe paper texture to it. And so I like to press because this way you get the most surface contact.
Coverage,
Yeah. And it's also not pulling on your eye or anything like that. Now that's just that's the bottom lid. Now, let me show you this. The top lid is something that people don't pay attention to enough.
Right.
So just take the foot. I'm putting a small amount of product. I almost want to use this brush just so that I can not be in the way of what I'm showing you.
Yeah, perfect.
And
Look
of course,
at that.
your fingers can work just fine, but I want you to see how it just has such dense pigment that it really covers so beautifully. And it's got a great texture.
Where did that sort of brownish, you know, discoloration go? Her eyes look brighter. They look more awake from her concealer.
And it's a great texture. There's not an added texture around the eye.
Yeah.
And also, sometimes right here, the outer corner of the mouth, that gets a little bit of a grayish shadow sometimes. So just put a little bit right there, and it neutralizes because this has a great neutralizing quality to it.
Can we go through the shades?
Yes.
Because you did cool versions and warm versions.
Yes.
So help people understand where they fall.
Okay, I'm going to try to keep this simple for you guys because there are 8 colors, but basically it's fair, warm, light, medium, tan, and dark.
Okay.
Now, if you fall within the fair or the medium range, you just have to identify whether or not your skin has warm undertones, which are yellow or golden, or cooler tones, which are more of a pinker undertone.
Right.
And if you're kind of in between and not really sure, then you could always go with the light or the medium neutral.
Okay.
But something I want to point out is that some people have specific problems.
Yes.
So if you have melasma, hyperpigmentation, age spots, then you can use the medium cool is really great because it's got the pink tones that neutralize those brown shades.
Okay.
So you can spot correct things. And I'm just going to try to find any imperfection on you, my darling.
Which shade did you use on me, Kristofer?
Actually, I used the medium cool on you because it's also great. It's kind of a beigey tone, and you have a little tan, so it was just it worked. You just went to vacation, didn't you?
Yes, I did.
I'm going to show you on the chest maybe because this is the only place where I could find anything. But you see, it neutralizes the brown, any kind of little sunspot or anything like that, and it gets rid of it very nicely. And if you had rosacea, or if you had a lot of red in your complexion that you wanted to neutralize, then the medium warm is really amazing at that.
So the warm versions of the fairs and the mediums are great if you have those redness issues.
Yes.
The cool is better if you have sort of the brown tones.
Brown or blue problems.
Or the blue tones.
Yeah, sometimes like even like Let me show.
And
the
some
before and
women,
after
frankly,
here.
I mean, look at the before and after.
Yeah,
so
this
look
is-
at her eyes.
You're getting
look at that.
the concealing of all those red
Look
tones
around the
and
mouth.
the brown tones around the eyes. Everything looks lifted.
Yes.
And when you get rid, I am a true believer that everyone has beauty. Everyone's beautiful, everyone has beauty, but sometimes people have more distractions than others. And so this concealer will get rid of any of the distractions that are distracting anyone's eye from their beauty.
Love it. Let's show you Alyssa here,
Yes.
so you can see some more before and afters on the power of this concealer. It's called Disappearing Act. What I love here is that it's pigment rich, but I love the formula because it's not something that's cakey or drying. It's emollient and hydrating in an area that is prone to drying out when you put products on top of it.
And as you can see in the before, there's a little bit more of, we neutralize some of the tones around her mouth. You know, some people get a little bit more pigmentation around their mouth and
Yes.
things like that. And under her eyes, you don't have a lot of darkness, honey, but any darkness is, you know, taken care of very easily. And
what color is she wearing, Kristofer?
I believe medium neutral. Yeah.
Medium neutral.
And that's
okay.
a great neutral. A lot of people will find themselves very comfortable in that zone
Yes,
there.
right.
So, yeah, this is, oh, look, okay, that's fair cool, right?
Okay.
And again, let's see the before.
Wow.
It just cancels out any distractions, especially around the mouth. Now look at around her mouth, how it's more red, and around her nose there's a lot of red and pink tones.
Yes.
This way, it just neutralizes it, it gets rid of it, but there's no added texture. Your skin looks smooth, it's not compromised, you don't have the texture of makeup, you have the texture of skin.
That's what I love. That was so important. Have you ever heard a brand of concealer talk to you about that? Making that area look smooth. Not making it look like there's makeup there, but making it look like it's smooth like your skin.
Yes.
That right there is why you want to try this concealer.
You want to stimulate
That's why
nature.
you want to try it.
Yes.
Because it really is. And I know, and you're seeing here the before and after too. Which shade is she
I
in?
think this is medium warm. And yeah, and again, if you look around the eyes and the mouth,
Yeah.
it just gets rid of any like little spots and things, and it's a great spot corrector. If you have acne, and you have a problem with like pimples popping up, you want to
Yes.
go warm.
Yes.
Because those yellow tones, those golden tones are going to help neutralize. Because concealing is also about neutralizing. If you use the right color with the right undertone, you use less product. So you're not
Right.
having to cover it as much as you are kind of relying on color correction and the covering.
Can I grab
together.
a shade? Can you give me like a medium warm or something? What do
This
you
is,
have?
okay, wait, that.
I'm just going to put it on my
Neither of us
skin.
have our glasses on,
I
do
know.
we? This is medium warm.
All right, so I just want to put it on my hand real quick too. Not sure if this shade will be the right shade, but it's more
gonna be-
about showing you the consistency.
Yeah, the consistency
So that you
is-
can really see how gorgeous this is. So look how, as I'm brushing this back and forth, how it also isn't breaking down. How you're not seeing the color of my skin through this. That's what's important, all right? Because when I'm trying to cover up age spots or melasma, I don't want to see that brown coming through. If I have a lot of blueness up against the side of my eye, I don't want that blue to come through. Oh, hello.
That's my tattoo. Bye, tattoo.
Look at that. You don't want to see those tones coming through. That is why you want to try. We should have done that first.
Well, they got to see it.
800 ordered and we're busy on the phones. Here's your shades. So are you fair, light, medium, tan, or deep? In the fair category, cool for those of you trying to get rid of the brown spots, right? Yes. Warm for those of you who are looking to kind of wipe away the look of the redness.
Yes.
Same with your mediums. And if you're not sure with medium, try medium neutral. We have medium cool, we have medium warm, I have medium cool on, then there's tan and there's deep. It is rich in pigment, it glides on, it smooths that under eye area so it looks like skin, not like makeup.
Next level.
Free shipping, 3 easy payments, and the perfect companion to Kristofer's Triplicity foundation stick.
Yes.
Which I also am wearing. What color
Oh,
did you use on
you're
me?
wearing medium and tan.
Medium and tan. So if I love a foundation stick, it's my favorite way to put on a foundation. Kristofer's is awesome because it's a primer and it's your foundation
And blurring.
and your blurring all in one. And I'll take that blur any day of the week. 3 easy payments, free shipping. Try that and get that to match your concealer. You will have the most beautiful face, a 289970. The new warming powder is coming up next, and don't forget, it's a day of customer choice beauty on QVC.